Why does your cat trample you at night, and why isn't it really about you? Most owners think it is a sign of affection or a cry for attention, but it is not that simple. What your cat is doing has a specific purpose, a motivation stemming from instincts far older than indoor life. Today, we are going to decode what drives this behavior and how to modify it without ever damaging the trust your cat places in you. Let's talk about reinforcement history first. Remember the very first time your cat walked across you during the night and you reacted? Maybe you reached out to pet them, maybe you spoke softly or even got up to check what they wanted. In that precise moment, you did more than respond, you rewarded the behavior. Cats learn fast, and if a single action gets a result they like, they will repeat it. And if it works twice, it becomes an integral part of their routine. Even a reaction you think is neutral, like shifting in bed or mumbling a few words, can be interpreted as acknowledgement, because in their mind they have caught your attention, and that is a form of reward. Two types of responses reinforce this pattern more than anything. The first being feeding the animal after the night walk, because even if you only did it once, the lesson is locked in. The second is play or prolonged petting, because although you think you are comforting them, from their point of view, the night walk has become the way to initiate an enjoyable interaction. There is then the concept of colony scent renewal. Have you ever noticed that your cat rubs lightly against you or steps directly over your body without stopping? It may look like an interruption, but for your cat, it is part of maintaining the shared scent that defines your home as a safe place. In multi-cat households, this acts as social glue, and in a home with only one cat, you become the other member of the colony included in this ritual. When your cat walks on you at night, they aren't always seeking warmth or attention, but their paws and fur carry scents from other parts of the house. Passing over you transfers these scents and picks up yours in return, this blending being a silent way of saying, "You belong here." Cats often do this more at night because the house is quiet, and without daytime activity to disperse scents naturally, they play an active role in keeping the mix familiar. This behavior can become more frequent if you have introduced new furniture, washed bedding, or brought back scents from outside. And before moving to the next point, make sure to like and subscribe so we can share this video with more people who love their cats as much as you do. Let's now address territorial patrol logic. If your cat's night walk often seems to happen on a specific schedule, it is because cats are patrol animals by nature. In the wild, night is the prime time to check boundaries. They move along a defined route, scanning changes, marking key spots, and making sure no intruder has entered. Your bedroom, whether you realize it or not, is part of this patrol, and the doorway, the bed, or the window ledge become checkpoints. If you sleep with your feet toward the door, you might be lying across one of the most important parts of their patrol path, so trampling you isn't personal, it's purely practical. External triggers can shift this timing, like a car door outside, the sound of another animal in the house, or a change in outdoor lighting that might prompt them to patrol earlier or more often. Some cats also adjust their route according to the seasons, especially if daylight hours or outside noises change. Sometimes the reason is neither patrol nor scent, but a search for temperature and pressure. Have you ever noticed that your cat chooses to walk or sit on you more during colder nights? Your body gives off constant heat, and layers of bedding create thermal zones they map out over time. Cats are also drawn to gentle, consistent pressure that can help them feel grounded, a bit like weighted blankets do for humans. Passing over you might not just be a commute, it could be a way to take a brief pause in a spot that feels secure. Some will even linger at a particular spot on your body because the contour and warmth are exactly what they are looking for at that moment. Changes in your bedding can alter this, as thicker blankets, different fabrics, or a new mattress can change where heat accumulates and the firmness of the surface. If you have noticed they are walking in new spots or stopping longer than usual, it could be a reaction to these changes. And what if your cat's night walk had nothing to do with you at all? In many cases, you are simply part of the shortest path between two important points in their nighttime world. It could be the route from the bedroom door to a favorite perch, from the window to a feeding station, or from one resting place to another. Cats are efficient travelers, and if a straight line passes through your body, they will take it because it saves time and energy. And unless you discourage them, they have no reason to find another path. In their mind, your body is just an element of the landscape, like a log they would cross in a garden. This explains why some cats walk delicately, while others walk with their full weight. They aren't thinking about your comfort, they're thinking about getting from point A to point B. Remember, we talked about stopping the habit without breaking trust. That's where the redirecting bed map comes in. Cats are creatures of habit, but they are also opportunists, so if you give them an easier or more appealing path, they will often take it. Start by identifying where they usually walk on you, then create an alternate lane that runs close to that spot, but feels better under their paws. A fleece path along the edge of the bed can be inviting, or a soft heating pad placed at the foot of the bed can tempt them to detour there. Instead, add a high perch or a window ledge access point so they can reach their goal without using you as a bridge, placing it at the right distance so it becomes the smoothest route. If the path is easier and more comfortable than walking on you, they will naturally choose it. This simple bed map is often enough to break the routine in a matter of nights, and because you aren't punishing or scaring them, the trust between you remains completely intact. There's also the 2-minute night script, because how you handle your cat in the first 2 minutes after they walk on you can either break the habit or make it permanent. These 2 minutes count more than the rest of the night, and the first rule is to keep your reaction calm and consistent. A quiet phrase repeated each time tells them you are aware of their presence but are offering no reward. It can be as simple as, "Bedtime now," whispered softly. The second step is to avoid giving them what they want at that moment, so no food, no play, no prolonged petting, because even gentle attention can be registered as encouragement. Gently guide them toward the alternate path you created in your bed map, with a hand movement or a shift in space to nudge them toward the fleece path or pad, then remain silent and still. Cats are keen observers of patterns, and if every night ends the same way, they will stop expecting something new. Pair this script with the previous adjustments, and the night walk ceases to be a disturbance, to become a quiet moment of reassurance that keeps your bond strong. Finally, there is the emotional bond beneath the walk, because why does your cat choose you and not the empty space next to you, nor the furniture, nor the floor? Because beneath the patrols, the heat-seeking, and the roots, there is an ultimate truth. Walking on you is a sign that you are the safest and most familiar object in their world. They weave you into their nightly rhythm the same way they weave the bed, the door, and the window. This doesn't mean you should tolerate every interruption of your sleep, but it means you can see the behavior for what it is, proof of trust. A cat wouldn't walk on someone it fears. They choose you because they know you are theirs.